What's up, guys? My name's Lars. Today you're watching Lars and today I want to talk about something different, something I do not talk about a lot and normally shouldn't talk about either because I'm a gaming channel, not a politics channel or whatever. But what I want to talk about is Corona and how it's actually spreading all over the world and getting all the people sick. Well, the thing is, my country that I live in is it's like what all of the EU almost does. It's just bullshit. And what they do is they don't even care about people getting that virus. They're like, oh, schools shouldn't be shut down because why would that be effective to stop the virus? Because apparently some smart guy said children couldn't get the virus. Children under 20 aren't that um you know the thing. They can't just get the virus for some reason. But that, in my opinion, that doesn't mean that children couldn't get the virus. That's the thing, though. Children can get the virus as well, and for especially for old people and the weaker kind of people, like people that have just been sick with cancer or something like that. And they can die from it. Old people and people with cancer, so it's really not helping them. And not shutting down the schools mean you will actually get the virus spreading there as well. And like, if, for example, if I am one of the carriers of that virus, carriers, that was the word I was looking for. If I'm one of the carriers of the virus and I go to say I go to my class and I need to cough for a little bit, I can spread the virus. Even though I do not have corona myself, I could spread the virus because I'm carrying the virus. And I could spread it through my whole class. And I'm like, well, I could do anything about it. I had to go to school because they didn't close the school. And that means that people in my class should or will start carrying the virus as well. They will go to their grandparents for some reason because birthdays or just a family reunion. And their grandparents get that virus and die because of that. But whose fault is it then? Well, not mine. I couldn't help it that I got the virus. You mean that thing is going on. And then you're like, yeah, what should I do now? Should I go and try to fix anything? Is there anything I can do? And that stuff. And meanwhile, our government is like, oh, it's not a problem, not a problem. They need to wake up. They need to wake up about. Okay, look, I'm not scared of corona myself. I don't think that if I ever get corona that I will die of it. Probably not. The chances are real slim that I will die because of corona. My parents will survive corona as well, but people that are older than my parents or weaker than my parents could die because of it. And I'd rather have the country just shut down for like 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Let's just not exaggerate everything. But if they shut down the country for like 2 or 3 weeks, that doesn't really bother me because that's just a thing. They're trying to fix the virus, and then it's good and all. Then you can stop the virus from spreading, and you need to close the borders as well. And well, because we're in the EU, we can't do that for some fucking reason, but they should do that. And it's not that I I just don't like that. The fact that corona is spreading so fast. And again, it's not for my sake. I don't care if I get it or not. I will probably not die from it, but my grandparents could die from it, and I don't want that happening. you know And the thing is, the government doesn't do anything about it. I mean, for example, look at the USA. Trump just said no flights from the EU because the EU doesn't do any fucks about the corona. So Trump was like, no flights with airplanes from the EU to the USA and back. Just shut the country down. Shut the country down. And just first let corona just do its thing in that country if it's already there, and if it's not there, let it just be outside of the country, you know, and just let it pass by. And then if everything seems to be okay, you can start up the airplanes again. And I know for economic reasons that's not a smart idea, but for now economics shouldn't be a thing. You need to think about health of the persons that live in the country itself, and you need to think about care of your own people, and don't think about the globalism or whatever you're thinking about. Just think about your own people. Like, the virus is for most of the people just a strong flu, you know, but for, like I said, for older people it's just fatal, and older people can die from flu as well. Why don't they do anything about flu as well? I mean, but then again, I think corona is just a dangerous virus for older people and weaker people, and I want the government to do something about that. I'm just scared that it might spread even more and just wipe out like all the old people. I mean, that's probably the plan of the government here in Europe. They just want the old people to die, because we all know that we have too many old people here, and that's why we can't get retired anymore. They lie, but okay. And probably that's why they probably don't do anything about corona. That's just the underlying thought. But just imagine having your grandparents die because of corona, because the government didn't do anything about it. Just imagine. I'm gonna leave you there because I don't want to bother you with politics or whatever, but just think about that. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.